No. No. No, don't do it. No. No. What's up, guys? So, Punto here, and here to do a quick little breakdown and discussion on why Sukuna shouldn't come back. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. No. No. Typically, I'm more vague. No. We're going to talk about why. This isn't going to be a long video because it's not that much of a discussion. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. That ain't me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? The guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. There ain't another fun fact. No. Like, you know, I'll blame it on... I feel like I've been blaming a lot of things. I'm going to blame it on the pacing of 268 and the return of Nobara and the return of Todo and... Really, that's it? I'd say really that's it. But I'm going to blame it on that. But Sukuna perished in chapter 268. The Shinjuku Showdown is over. We have 3 chapters left, y'all. And naturally, with Nobara's return coming very haphazardly, and, well, not haphazardly, well, I guess, yeah, kind of haphazardly. I'm fine with it, but I can see why people don't like it, and I can respect that people don't like it. A part of me does not like it. But with the return of Nobara, the return of Todo, and especially the vagueness of this line, and the fact that Sukuna is not stupid in the way that I joke about him being stupid, the fact that this line exists in the chapter right before Higuruma's end, I believe chapter 247, mentions the idea that curses become stronger after death, and the vagueness of whether or not the final finger will be strong enough, because sure, Megami says it won't be, but what does Megami know in regards to soul tangibility and attachability? Like, I've been seeing a lot of people. It's mainly the Sukuna fans, and don't get me wrong, I'm a Sukuna fan myself. Shock horror, I'm a Sukuna fan myself. But I've been seeing a lot of people be like, hey, you know, maybe it's time for Sukuna to make a comeback. Yeah. No. Because here's the thing, right? 268 wraps Sukuna. I think he's kind of done. Like, notably, there are other plot points about him that never really got resolved. Like, he's the fallen. Or the disgraced one. We have no idea what that means. And we likely won't know. And I'm okay with that. Mainly because we've already wrapped up. Like, wrapped up. Notably, if chapter 268 ended, like, right... Oh, not here. There. If we just ended it there. Even then, I wouldn't even want that. I'd say, like, you gotta end it, like, around here. Like, if this was the cliffhanger for 268, and it was Sukuna on the ground as a blob, and Yuji looking down at him, then maybe I'd be fine with it. Because, like, who knows? Sukuna wouldn't really be gone. Heck, you saw me, Loki, hoping and coping at the end of 267 that wasn't actually in the Sukuna, that he still had a little bit of fight left in him. But we did it. We're done now. So let's let him be done now. Like, that's the main reason I'm so against it. Because with only 3 chapters left, what would a Sukuna resurrection even mean? What would it do other than undermine the narrative? And specifically the character journey of Yuji Todori. Like, it would... The thing is, the only argument I can see is it represents the idea that Kinchaku was right. That ultimately, as long as Yuji Todori exists and Ryomen Sukuna exists, and since as Yuji Todori acknowledges in this very chapter, you are me, so by proxy, Sukuna's continued existence will always continue to exist as long as Yuji Todori exists, and the cycle of curses will never end, and obviously they never really tackled any of the fundamental issues of the power system or curse energy. Yuki's solution wasn't brought up, Geto's solution wasn't brought up, none of this. There's no, like, solution to curse energy, and naturally the nature of curses and negativity and hatred and all that, it's always gonna exist. So, like, I could see that, but we did that. Or at least, we had the option of doing that if Sukuna had actually agreed to go with Yuji. But even then, I think it makes sense that he didn't, because it fits his character better than him agreeing to go back with Yuji. You see what I mean? Like, and the thing about the resurrection, I'm like, how would it happen? Would it be in Yuji? Well, that kind of defeats the point of this. Sukuna being able to be free at the end of his journey and just choosing to go on his own. Of course, in, like, the most disrespectful way possible. I'm a curse. But still, he got to choose on his own. Kind of undermines his humanity if he just comes back as a curse involuntarily. If he comes back stronger, everyone dies. Because that's the thing, I've been hearing multiple types of resurrection. I've been hearing, like, the temporary resurrection, where, like, he shows up, maybe has a few final words, but ultimately, we already did that. It's too late. Gege already, whether you like it or not, finished that. I wouldn't want Gege to come back and redo it. I don't think that'd be good writing. It's a long-term permanent resurrection, where like ultimately, since Yuji's soaked in Sukuna's cursed energy, he's literally is Sukuna, you are me, all that. Bada bing, bada boom. Sukuna resurrects because he is Yuji, and Yuji is Sukuna, and thusly Yuji being consumed or soaked in Sukuna's cursed energy, he consumes the final finger, and that is just barely enough for Sukuna to come back anyway. And well, I think it will be some dramatic irony that ultimately in the choice, or in the end, Sukuna never did have a choice. He was ultimately going to be stuck with Yuji for the rest of his days. I'd like that, but once again, it undermines the character journey. You see my problem? Like, that's the thing. There's no way to bring him back that I feel like doesn't undermine 268. And I'm not the biggest fan of 268. I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, it already happened. That's the thing about endings, right? It's like, it's why I was always a big proponent of Gojo never coming back. Because, like, after 236, I think even in my deepest throes of, like, oh no, Gojo's really gone. Like, hey, as much as I'm a Sukuna slopper, I'm gonna go to a Blazer, trust me. But as much as I've been waiting, and right after that period, I was like, no, don't bring him back. And it's why I was even hesitant when Goda happened. I was like, no, don't bring him back, because it just didn't feel right, and it wouldn't feel right for Sukuna either. We're done. We wrapped up. We had our character conclusion. Do we like it? I don't, but still, I like Sukuna's conclusion, and I like Yuji's conclusion about Sukuna, because it wraps up that entire character journey. So I like that. The rest of it, like, I kind of like squint at it. I'm like, you know what? I see the vision. And that's what I always got to tell myself. If I don't like something innately, I try to at least see the vision. If I can't see the vision, then it becomes a problem. Or if the vision, like, actively contradicts massive parts of the narrative, then I'm like, wait a minute. But I can see the vision clearly enough. And I've talked with enough people that my brain is kind of like, okay, we're flatlining. You don't like it, Pencil. That's okay. But I can't see a way that Gege could write a Sukuna resurrection and make it feel like valid and or necessary. I was gonna say mostly one or the other. No, but both. Like, legitimately, I can't see it. And of course, I'm not a professional writer. Who knows? We have 3 chapters left. Who knows? Why do we have 3 chapters left if we already wrapped up a whole bunch in this chapter? I mean, presumably we have Goda to wrap up and what, maybe like 2 chapters of epilogue? 2 chapters of time skip? Maybe we gotta talk about what happened with the end of the Culling Games, considering that was never resolved. Do we have to talk about Tengen and the whole merge scenario and that's what's going on? Or are we gonna have to talk about the nature of the series? Like, I feel like there's enough, yet simultaneously not enough, so maybe a Sukuna, but then again, no. Because we aren't going to continue another Shinjuku Showdown. JJK's done. It's over. Maybe if we didn't have such a hard line set of 3 chapters left, maybe I'd be more open and willing to discussing this possibility, but as it is now, I just say we're done. Whether we like it or not, we gotta live with it, and we gotta keep it pushing. And keeping it pushing is what Sukuna wanted to do himself anyway. After taking that L, like he said to Yorozu over 40, I think nearly 50 chapters ago, hey, you can do whatever you want, my body, once I'm done. Because ultimately, losing is the same as death. And he lost. So I think he doesn't want anything else but death. So I want to leave Sukuna 6 feet under. But of course, that's what I think. Please put what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you want Sukuna to come back at all? How would you write it? Seriously. If you want Sukuna back, how would you write it? I want to know. But please let me know all that and more in the comment section down below. If you're all the way to the end of this video, please leave the King's Tomb. The King's Tomb. T-O-M-B, like where they buried pharaohs and Egyptian mummies and stuff like that. Leave the King's Tomb in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. You think exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks will include the live reactions to the last 3 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen, add few variations of all my videos, and if you become a $12 patron or a $12 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you drop 5 things for a short video, 20 things for a long video, or any needs at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Sarah, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Red Wolf 4765, Paris Arnold, Astro, Brandon Payne, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, Igneal Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big thank you to our $7 members: Autumn Mornings Lazo,
Fine, Zombie Hunter, and Austin Wimberly. Then I'd like to thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami.
And I'd like to give the craziest, juiciest, most next-level, quadruple, sloppy, toppy, next-level superhuman in beyond this world kidney having thank you to our $100 patron, or that guy with a pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.